Mr. Speaker, I rise today to honor the extraordinary life and legacy of the late Coach Otis Washington. A native of Selma, Alabama, Coach Washington was a legendary Louisiana Football Hall of Famer who instilled in his players his winning spirit, strong character, and quest for excellence. Sadly, Coach Washington passed away on Friday, May 24, 2019, at the age of 80. Coach Washington was born on February 12, 1939 in Selma, Alabama, to Sadie and Otis Washington Sr. He graduated from R.B. Hudson High School in 1957, where he was class president and athlete. He then graduated from Xavier University in New Orleans, where he was captain of the football team and an all-conference guard and linebacker. Coach Washington's resume speaks for itself. As the head football coach, he led St. Augustine High School in New Orleans, Louisiana, to 3 state championships. And in his 11 seasons there, he guided the Purple Knights to 11 consecutive winning seasons and 7 district titles. In 1979, Coach Washington became the first African-American football coach at LSU when he joined the staff as offensive line coach. Later, Coach Washington was hired as the head football coach at Southern University, where he led the Jaguars for 6 seasons. Because of his many outstanding football achievements, Coach Washington was inducted into the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame in 2015 and the St. Augustine Hall of Fame in 2017, among many, many other honors. His success on the football field was matched by his many efforts in the community to promote fairness, equity, and justice. Coach Washington was a key figure in integrating the Louisiana High School Athletic Association. While Coach Washington was often quick to downplay his role in integrating the league, he did so as a humble man who knew his place, but more importantly, knew that his place was rising above the stars and making sure that his players knew that they were just as good, if not better, than any other player on the field. Coach Washington was a devout Catholic and a devoted member of the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. His devotion to his faith began as a young boy in Selma, Alabama, where he was a member of the Don Bosco Catholic Boys Club, founded by Father Nelson Zyder in 1947. He was also a devout husband to his wife of 52 years, Linda Patterson Washington of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, whom he met while coaching at St. Augustine. His siblings, Carol, Olivia, Charlene, Theophilus, Sharon, Irma Ruth, and many godchildren, special godchildren, as well as nieces and nephews and relatives will miss him dearly. On a personal note, I knew this amazing man as my Uncle Otis. He was one of my father's childhood best friends growing up in Selma, Alabama. Uncle Otis, my dad, Charles Williams, and Ted Washington referred to themselves as the Four Amigos in grammar school, a name that stuck with them throughout their lives. These men never forgot the lessons that they learned from Father Zyder at the Don Bosco Boys Club in Selma. Their love for their hometown of Selma and their commitment to service through sports will always be remembered. Uncle Otis and Auntie Linda were constant presence in the lives of my twin brothers and myself. I will always count on them for words of encouragement and boast of pride in my many accomplishments. I know that I stand today as Alabama's first Black Congresswoman because of the love and support, nurturing, and prayers of mentors like Uncle Otis and Auntie Linda. Like my dad, Uncle Otis will be missed but never forgotten. The legacy of Uncle Otis leaves behind will live on in the many lives that he impacted. May we find comfort in knowing that his legend lives in us, and we are stronger and better because Uncle Otis' light shines brightly within us. On behalf of Alabama's 7th Congressional District, I ask my colleagues to join me in honoring the extraordinary life and legacy of Selma's own Coach Otis Washington, a football legend and Louisiana Hall of Famer. May we celebrate the totality of his life today and honor always his great accomplishments in sports and contributions in shaping the hearts and minds and character of many men.